What's up, everybody? Hey, thanks for stopping by the channel today. I'm going to be doing a really quick first impression review type thing of this kind of interesting product that I've actually never heard of before. It's called the EXOTOGG. And essentially this is going to be a review on something that you could use as a potential survival gear piece, or actually you could even use it for anybody that rides motorcycles during the wintertime in cold weather. So let me give you a real quick overview of what this is. I'm just going to take some stuff out of the bag here. And I'm not going to do a full review right now on this product because I live in Arizona and it's still pretty hot here. It's towards the end of summertime and I don't want to sweat my ass off in something that's going to make me warmer. So what I will probably end up doing is I'll do this video just kind of giving you an introduction, and then in the fall/winter time here, I'm gonna load this up along with some other gear and take my motorcycle up north, probably to like Strawberry or Flagstaff or something like that, just to try this piece out. So essentially what this is it's a vest that is made out of thermal coated plastics, and it basically protects you from the cold and keeps you warm and comfortable, and it's pretty easy to use. So what is the EXOTOGG? According to their literature here, the EXOTOGG is an award-winning inflatable body warmer. Right? Sounds kinky, but I promise you it is survival gear. It's easy to carry with you. This bag is a pretty good size as I drop it. So right now the item is flat, but I have seen people roll this thing up to the size of a eyeglass case or like a sunglass case. So it is it's definitely something that I think you can fit into a minimalist survival backpack or something like that. But essentially what this thing is again, it is a inflatable vest. It's pretty thin and it uses your breath. And you really only have to blow, you only have to blow about 3 or 4 breaths into this device and it inflates it enough, and it basically keeps you warm just by using the material and your breath, or the air basically. So just 3 or 4 breaths provides a warming layer of air, which keeps you insulated better than a feather down jacket or something like that. Okay, so triple fat goose, you're out. EXOTOGG's in. The other nice thing with having something like this in your backpack or in your survival kit, if you're somebody that likes to hike or camp or something like that and it gets cold, this isn't going to weigh you down like a really big heavy jacket would. So if you're going camping or hiking in a location that, the weather changes frequently, maybe it gets, maybe you go in the fall, but yeah, you get caught in a winter storm or something like that. This thing, you can bust this thing out. It really doesn't weigh a whole lot. I think it was like 30, it's 9 ounces. So it's 290 grams or 260 grams, 9 ounces. This thing weighs nothing. So it even insulates when you're wet. So if you're in the rain, you're worried about losing body heat, this thing will actually help you retain that body heat. And being that it is just a big piece of plastic with some design features in it, it's well made, and it has a 2-year warranty, which is kind of cool for something like this. I really wouldn't have expected that. But like I said, according to the literature here, it's really made for people that like to hike. Maybe you are a cave explorer or something like that. And, again, for anybody that is an adventurer, you always have to plan for different scenarios. And just because I live in Arizona and it's warm now, doesn't mean that at any given point, if I'm up north or something like that, doesn't mean that it's not going to get cold. So if I'm stuck in a hiking up north situation or a camping up north situation, and I didn't bring all of my gear and I just wanted to bring this, you could do that totally. So essentially this is what it's supposed to look like here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I haven't actually taken this thing out of the package, so I'm going to do that with you now. And EXOTOGG did send me some extra straps. It is a one-size-fits-all, but the Velcro straps are what help keep it on you basically, and I needed an extra large, so they had sent out some additional straps. So I'm going to take this out here with you. Like I said, I haven't actually opened this up. I peeked in, but I haven't put it on or anything like that. Here's another little piece of literature. You know, I would definitely check these guys out, even though I haven't done the full review yet. Check out their Instagram. Their Instagram is EXOTOGG, Facebook is EXOTOGG, and their Twitter's the same. So it's EXOTOGG. Check them out. They're actually based out of the UK. And so anyway, check them out. I'm just going through some gear, some swag here. They got some stickers and stuff like that in here. All right, so it does come in a cool little case, or a little basically a little backpack. And here we go. All right, so like I said, you could, if you wanted to, you could really squeeze this thing into a very small package. Again, you got your logoing on here. Here's a little tube that you would blow into. And that's it, okay? So I got some designs on it. I'm not sure exactly if those do anything or if it's just there for looks, but this one is a size regular. You can actually register this for your 2-year warranty. And I'm just going to take this off because I can tell it's already going to get in my way. All right, and basically all you're going to do here is open it up. And how you open it up is you just spread it open. The other cool thing about this is, yes, it's a vest, but when you do wear this, or I'm sorry, when you do inflate this thing, if you're camping, you can actually use this as a bed. So if you're trying to, raise your body off of the ground because you don't want the cold to seep through your blankets or your sleeping bag, you can actually sleep on this. You can fold it and use it as a pillow. There's a lot of different uses for this thing, so it is pretty neat. So I'm going to put it on. Okay, and here we go. How do I look? I probably look like a dork, but that's cool. So I'm going to use the straps that they gave me here. Okay. And again, they're just Velcro, so there's not a whole lot to it. And you essentially just Velcro it to the back here. Might want to have a friend help you out here, if you have any. And yeah. And there we go. Bob's your uncle. All right. I probably look really cool. All right, so they do give you some instructions here, and not that you really need them, but I'm going to go ahead and follow the instructions. Okay, so how to use. We recommend wearing the EXOTOGG as a mid-layer, so over a base layer. You're going to want to wear like a t-shirt or something like that underneath this thing. Honestly, if you didn't, you're going to be sweating your ass off, and this thing's going to probably be just really nasty. So have a base layer, and then you're gonna want a layer over top of it, like a sweater or maybe another shirt or something like that, if you want to. It just makes things easier if you put your outer jacket on before inflating. It still insulates if worn externally, and a recent Kilimanjaro trip attests to this. So the fact that they're testing it on serious adventures like that, it's probably going to make my motorcycle ride later on this fall probably pointless, but I'm still going to do it. So inflation, remove the optional dust cap, which is this little piece right here. And it just pops off. There's a little green valve in there. So remove the optional dust cap and add only 2 or 3 breaths to suffice to suffuse yourself in a warm layer of insulating air. So here we go. Okay. And let's see, and it says add to taste, which basically means put in as much air as you need. For best results, inflate the EXOTOGG before you get cold. Duh. To preserve body heat. Okay. You do not need to be fully inflated to enjoy the warming benefits. You guys, this isn't a balloon. You don't need to fully inflate it. I can actually feel the air, and it actually got tighter on the inside, so totally fine there. Let's see. Less than 1 inch of inflation thickness is most comfortable. It's not restrictive. I can bend over and all that stuff, so it's totally fine. It's pretty comfortable. So let's see. And then deflation by pressing the green cross, which I showed you a second ago, with a little valve inside the oral inflation tube. Sounds like I'm going to a medical doctor or like a medical office or something. But by pressing the green cross on the oral inflation tube allows the air to escape. If your finger is too large to accomplish this, the reverse side of the dust cap, that little nipple, you can depress the valve in there. And then while you're deflating it, you basically just hug yourself and push the air out. Okay. So this thing's actually, like, I can actually feel my body getting warmer right now because I'm not there's no flow here, so it's all kind of stuck on me, so I can actually feel it. So I'm gonna try to open it up here, and yeah, so that little valve just pushes down. Yeah, and there we go. It's pretty empty. So anyway, so kind of a cool little device for somebody that just wants to bring along some survival gear, but maybe you don't have room for a jacket, like an actual winter jacket or something like that. This would be something great for you guys. And again, for anybody that rides the motorcycle in the wintertime, you probably know as well as I do that you always get cold no matter what jacket you're wearing. And if you've got some really poofy jacket or something like that, it's probably going to be really restrictive when you're on your motorcycle. So this is actually a really good alternative to wearing underneath a windbreaker or something like that. So or another motorcycle jacket that's not so restrictive. So anyway, take a look at this. As soon as the weather gets a little bit cooler, I'll post another actual video. I'll get my my GoPro out on the bike, and I'll do kind of a riding, talking video, and we'll go from there. Cool. So anyway, I know this was kind of a weird topic, but these guys sent this thing to me, and I want to give a quick shout out to Tony Hawkins with EXOTOGG, sorry, for sending this out. I really appreciate it, and I hope to do a lot more videos like this. So you guys, if you like this video, if you like my channel, and I'm giving you content that you enjoy and that's informative and you find value, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. And hit the notification bell. If you have some more ideas on things you'd like me to look at, some more products that you'd like me to review, do me a favor. Go to the comment section, put a comment in there, and I keep an eye on it, and I'll try to engage with you as much as I can. So anyhow, you guys, thanks for hanging out and watching me wear this thing. I probably look like a dork, but anyway, thanks guys. Until the next time.